Have you ever felt like a friend wasn't truly happy for you? Like every time you share good news, they act distant, throw little jabs, or compete with you instead of celebrate? Sis, that's jealousy, and it's time we talk about it. In this video, I'll show you how to recognize jealous friends, why some friends secretly compete with you, and how to handle toxic friendships without losing your peace. If you've ever wondered who's in your corner, well sis, keep watching. Strap in. It's time for another episode of Big Sis Chris. Hello you guys, it's your big sis Chris. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back sis. You already know how we get down. Sis, let's talk. Have you ever felt like a friend wasn't truly happy for you? Like every time something good happens in your life, instead of celebrating, they throw little jabs, act distant, or even try to downplay your success? Girl, that is jealousy. And the crazy part is, it's not always in your face. It can be subtle, passive aggressive, and confusing. So today we're getting real about how to recognize when a friend is jealous of you, how to handle it, and how to move forward, whether that means setting up boundaries or walking away. So what are some signs that a friend is jealous of you? Jealousy in friendships doesn't always look like outright hate. It can be very sneaky. And if you're the type of person who wants to see the best in someone, you might overlook the signs. Here are some ways to tell if a friend is secretly jealous of you. So number one, a jealous friend is always gonna minimize or belittle your achievements, girl. So let's say you got a promotion at your job and everyone is congratulating you. Instead of saying, congratulations, girl, they say stuff like, oh, it must be nice, or something like that. Number two, they suddenly get distant when things start going well for you. You notice that they're super supportive when things are going bad for you, or you're struggling, or you're up against a wall. But as soon as things start getting real and getting better for you, then all of a sudden they pull away or act cold or give you this put off feeling. Number three, they compete with you instead of celebrating you. You tell them about something exciting, and instead of being happy for you, they hit you with a, hey, I just did this, or something like that, trying to make it seem like it's some type of competition. Number four, they throw little jabs or backhanded compliments. They say stuff like, wow, I could never wear that, but it looks interesting on you, sis. That's shade. Number five, they copy you but don't want to give you no credit. They want to do everything that you do, copy everything that you do, don't want to acknowledge you or give you any credit that you inspired them to do these things. Number six, they talk about you behind your back. You start hearing about all of the things that they've said about you to other people. It's clear to you that they're not rooting for you. You start to hear about all the little things that they've said while you're not around, behind your back. And then you think about it and it's real clear to you, like, you're not really being nice to me when I'm not around. So have you ever had a friend get funny with you when something good happened in your life? I can recall many times where I've had friends act funny with me for good things that are going on in my life, such as getting into a relationship, getting a promotion, graduating college, just all types of things. Even something as simple as credit score went up a few points or something simple like that, and they'll still get jealous of you or mad at you or act funny with you because good stuff is happening for you. And once I realized that there was no genuine happiness for me after that, I just had to wrap it up, like, throw it away. I'm done, sis. I'm good on that. Once I finally realized that they weren't genuinely happy for me, and it was so much easier for me to move on and let go, because I don't want to be in competition with you, sis. I have no desire to compete with any woman. I'm about collaboration and celebrating each other and helping each other rise to the next level and the next level and continue to grow and continue to grow. So anytime I recognize any little hints of jealousy in a girl and I feel like her intentions with me are not pure and honest and sincere, I'm good on you. I'm going to distance myself. Distance is the new normal when it comes to me, because I don't have to give no hate back. I don't have to do any things to hurt you or harm you or wish ill for you. I wish you well, wash my hands with it, and I move on with my life. Let go and let God protect your peace. So why do friends get jealous of you? Jealousy is really not about you. It's about them. People who are really secure within themselves, people who know who they are and are secure with who they are, they don't get jealous of their friends. That's not normal. They get inspired by their friends. They feel good around their friends. But when somebody is struggling with insecurities, they see your success as a reminder of what they don't have instead of something to celebrate. Believe it or not, sis, the reasons that friends get jealous of you, of us all, the reasons that friends get jealous, period, is quite common. So let's go over a few of those things. So first and foremost, they probably feel like they're falling behind. Society and the world that we live in today will have people thinking that we are in some type of competition or we live in competition. But sis, we all have our own thing. We all have our own things that we're good at, that we're not good at, that we're winning at, that we're not winning at. It's about balance. I mean, this is life. Let's be for real. Next, they compare themselves to you. Like they only can see what you have and not what they have within themselves that's a bright light or their good thing. Or they want what you want, but they don't know how to get it. And instead of being inspired and feeling like they can achieve it if someone so close to them did it, why can't they? They feel stuck, and that makes them get jealous of you. And last but not least, sis, they probably don't truly value the friendship the way that you do. Some people only like you when you're on their level. Once you elevate, once you level up, once you continue to grow and empower yourself, they do not like that. So once that's all acknowledged, there's two different things that you can do. You can go ahead and acknowledge these things and speak with them about it and hope to see a difference. Or it may come a time where you say, hey, I have to distance myself. And that doesn't mean that you completely cut them off, but you may have to pull back. You may have to distance yourself. You may have to put a little separation between the two. So those are some things that you can do if this does arise for you, sis. Have you ever had a friend whose energy changed once you started growing in life? I know I certainly have. I can think of a few times that women have been a little scorned by the way that my life has leveled up, and they don't really know or acknowledge that they may feel a type of way about the things that you've accomplished. For you, you're genuinely focused on it just being a good life that you're living, and you're really thinking that everybody is happy for you because you sitting here, you're not in competition with anyone. You are just living life, focused on you, doing the things that make you happy and checking goals off your list. And this person is sitting here making up a whole other version of you in their head that makes them not like you. All the great things that you're doing is making them not like you, and you have absolutely no idea because you're your friend. So you have to pay attention to these small details because they can be very, very subtle, but they add up over time, especially if you're paying attention. So what do you do once you realize that a friend is jealous of you? First, don't ignore it. A lot of us brush it off, make excuses, or tell ourselves, maybe I'm just overthinking. No, sis, if you feel it, it's real. But here's how you can handle it with grace, girl. Next, let's talk about how to handle a jealous friend without losing your peace. Don't dim your light to make them feel comfortable. Your wins are not something to be ashamed of. A real friend will cheer for you, not make you feel guilty for shining. Communicate with them, but only if they're worth it. If it's a close friend, you may want to sit down, have a conversation with them. Hey, I noticed that things feel different between us. Is there something up? Can we discuss it? Can we talk about it? But if it's somebody who has shown you over and over and over again that they just cannot be happy for you, then don't even worry about it. Save your breath, sis. And you already know how I am, sis. You have to set those boundaries. We talk about this every video because boundaries are so important to every little thing that we go through in life. Boundaries are essential. If they always got something to say, if they always got something negative to say, sis, it's time to ignore them. Sis, it's time to stop sharing good news with them. Protect your energy, girl. Look around at the people who do truly support you. Surround yourself with those people. Focus on those people. Pour into them as they're pouring into you. Because the right people are going to clap for you when you win. And those are the friendships that you should focus on and pour into. But if they cannot find a way to be supportive of you and sharing your good news and watch you shine, then you got to know when to walk away. We talked about this in the last video, so reference that if you don't know what I'm talking about, but you got to know when to walk away. Not every friend is meant to go with you to that next level, and that's okay. Let it go. Let love. Let God. Keep moving forward, sis. Can you think of a time that you had to distance yourself from a friend because their friendship just became too toxic with their jealousy? Or did you try to talk it out with them first, or did you just realize, hey girl, it's time to move on? Let me know down in the comments below. So how do you move forward with or without them? Let's say that you've acknowledged that your friend is jealous and it's starting to affect your friendship. So what's next? Think about if this friendship, this relationship is really worth saving. Is it something that you want to salvage? Is it something that can still grow? Is the plant completely dead? Are the roots completely rotten? Or is there still some good there? Is this plant worth saving? Think about, is it something you can still pour into, you can still give your all to? Because honestly, sis, sometimes people just need a wake-up call. They haven't had anyone around them in their corner that have told them that, hey, how you acting is kind of messed up, sis. Like, they may not have had someone around them to talk them through, to know those things. So you have to really look at the situation for what it is and ask yourself, like, is this something that I feel like I can salvage? Can I help this person be better and learn from this moment? Because you would want them to do those those things for you too. We always want to try to push each other to be the absolute best versions of ourselves. Over time, you need to do little refinements and little tweaks here and there so that you can keep making yourself better. But what you don't want, sis, is someone who is only your friend when they realize that they're superior to you. So if they're open to change, then great. But if not, then just accept it. You honestly cannot force anyone to be happy for you, sis. And if they can't be happy for you, again, that's an issue within them. That's their issue, not yours. And regardless of whatever is going on in your friendship, I want you to keep growing. Don't let their insecurity stop your progress, sis. Keep growing, keep shining, keep evolving, and trust that the right people will show up into your life and align with you. Here's the truth, sis. Your success will always reveal to you who is for you and who isn't. Real friends, they clap for you when you win. They don't compete with you. They don't throw shade, and they don't disappear when you're thriving. So if someone in your life can't handle your growth, let them go with love and you keep moving forward, because the right people, they're always going to be in your corner. So have you ever had a jealous friend? Let me know in the comments below. How did you handle it, sis? I hope this video was helpful and inspired you and helped you out if you are in the process of trying to see if you have a jealous friend. Don't forget to like, share this video with someone who matters to you, and subscribe for more content. I'll see you on the next episode of Big Sis Chris. I love you. Until next time. Bye-bye.